Hello everyone, I hope you are doing great. Welcome to JS and RS Solution channel. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare afforestation and deforestation map of an area for different time period using Landsat images. Follow along with this tutorial and you will have a clear understanding of how to create these maps in a simple and easy to follow manner. So without any further ado, let's get started. So first we have to prepare NDVI maps. In this video I have prepared two maps for NDVI 2020 and NDVI for 1990. You can see here NDVI maps for 1990 and NDVI maps for 2020. To prepare NDVI map for 1990, we have used Landsat 5 images, band 4 and band 3. And to prepare NDVI, here is the NDVI 1990. And to prepare NDVI 2020, we have used Landsat 8 images, band 5 and band 4 for NDVI 2020 map. I have not showed the detailed process to prepare NDVI maps. Just go to my channel and go to search box, just write NDVI and then you will find two video. You will find this video useful, I think, and easy. Anyway, as I have prepared already NDVI map for 1990 and 2020, now I will show you how you can prepare afforestation and deforestation map using two time periods or different time periods. Just go to symbology and classify it, and I will classify for two classes: vegetation and no vegetation. You can see here no vegetation, as the value shows 0 to minus, and other parts has vegetation cover. And similarly I will do for NDVI 2020. Just go to properties and then symbology and go to classified and classes. I will select two classes. The first class denotes no vegetation, as the value shows minus 0 to minus, and then the other classes is vegetation cover. Then click OK, and after that go to search box and then write reclassify, then search, and you will find reclassify special analyzed tools, and here input raster, just NDVI 1990, and I will reclassify the no vegetation as -1 and vegetation on. Output raster, you can save output raster and you can rename 1990. You can change the color for no vegetation and for vegetation. I'll do same for NDVI 1990. Oh no, for NDVI 2020, as I have already done for 1990. Reclassify, then add NDVI 2020 as input raster, and then reclassification, new value. I have given -1 for no vegetation and +1 for vegetation, and output raster rename, and then you will get the reclass for 2020. So I got for reclass 2020 and 1990. Okay, and go to Arc Toolbox. Conversion tool will convert from raster to polygon. Input raster, first reclass 2020, and output polygon features. You can rename. Okay, so polygon for reclass 2020 has been done. You can see here the grid code, numerous grid code for 2020. So I will dissolve in two classes only, -1 and 1, -1 and +1. I mean no vegetation and vegetation. For doing that, go to geoprocessing and dissolve tool, and input raster, add reclass 2020, and here dissolve will be check grid code, then click OK. You can see here dissolve has been done for NDVI 2020. And if we go to attribute table, then we will add two field. So I will rename it as class 1990 and type 2020 this on, and then type text. Before that I have to start editing. Reclass 2020, this of 2020, and then click OK. And I'm writing first on no vegetation, and then vegetation, I will add another field. For doing that, first we have to stop editing, and then here just add field. I'm going to name it area, then type double, then click OK. Just right click and then calculate geometry, then yes, we'll calculate total area. And then unit, I will set square kilometer, then click OK. Yes, so we have found total area for no vegetation and vegetation cover for NDVI 2020. Similarly, I will perform for NDVI 1990. Again, go to from raster to polygon, add reclass 1990, and you can rename it output polygon feature reclass 1990, and then click OK. So we got the polygon. So you can see here the grid code, numerous grid code. So again, we will dissolve from geoprocessing, add input raster 1990, and select grid code and click OK. Dissolve 1990, then click OK. Yep, NDVI 1990 dissolve has been done in two classes, positive one and negative one. I mean no vegetation and vegetation. And similarly, I will add two field as class 20, class 90 and first text, and then again I will add another field area 1990 and type will be double, and click OK. Start editing 1990 dissolve, continue, and for class 1990 just write the first on negative one, I mean no vegetation, and then vegetation, and I will calculate area for 1990. For that, go to calculate geometry and select unit square kilometer. So we got the area for no vegetation and vegetation for 1990 and 2020 as well. We got for 1990 and 2020 total area, total change area, and now we will intersect 1990 and 2020. Just add 2 as input feature and output feature class. Then click OK. We have intersect 2 class together, and if you go to first I think we can rename it, change, and if you go to attribute table, then we can see here 2 classes has been added, area 1990 and area 2020, including class. We will add 2 classes again here, add field, change, and it will be text. Click OK. Right click and then calculate field calculator and then click yes. We have to select here 2 class 1990 and then class, yes, this 1 space and 2 space and this on space, and then class 2020. Just write this expression and then click OK. You can see here the change column, no vegetation to no vegetation, and to vegetation to vegetation, vegetation to no vegetation. Anyway, and again add another field, area change, and then right click, calculate geometry, yes, and here units square kilometer and click OK. So we have found total area change during 1990 to 2020. To no vegetation to no vegetation, we have found 230 square kilometer, no vegetation to vegetation, I mean afforestation on 13 square kilometer, and then vegetation to no vegetation, that means deforestation 524 square kilometer, and vegetation to vegetation unchanged 3178 square kilometer. Right click on change and then properties, and then go to symbology and categories, and here Value field will be changed and add all values. No vegetation to no vegetation, so we can write you can rename here unchanged. No vegetation to no vegetation, the unchanged area for this particular class. And second on no vegetation to vegetation, that means afforestation, as the vegetation has been increased in this particular time. And then vegetation to no vegetation, that means vegetation has been decreased during this time, so we can rename it as deforestation. And last on vegetation to vegetation, that means vegetation unchanged vegetation during this time, so we can rename it vegetation and then unchanged. We can change the color. No vegetation to vegetation, no vegetation to vegetation. We can change the color from here. Deforestation, we can give red color for this on. Click OK, and vegetation to vegetation unchanged. You can change the color as per your preference. So you can see here clearly no vegetation, that is unchanged, afforestation, deforestation and vegetation unchanged in different color. Red color is denotes deforestation during this time, and green color is afforestation. Anyway, now if you want to only extract afforestation, deforestation from this map, I mean if you want to show only afforestation and deforestation, just go to open attribute table. As we know, no vegetation to vegetation, that means afforestation, we have to select this one, and the second on deforestation, I mean vegetation to no vegetation, we have to select this two particular classes from attribute table, and then just right click and then data and export data. Output feature class, I'm going to rename it as afforestation and deforestation. Click save and click OK. If OK, so we have extracted afforestation and deforestation classes from the overall maps. And if you go to open attribute table, you can see here only afforestation and deforestation with area change, I mean with numerical value. And now we can prepare map layout. So value field will be changed and then add value. No vegetation to vegetation, afforestation. You can rename it as afforestation and I mean increased vegetation during this time, and then decreased, I mean vegetation to no vegetation. And you can change the color from here. For vegetation, I mean for afforestation, I have selected this color, and for deforestation I will select red color. Okay, and if you want to extract the data from here, just go to open a attribute table and copy select it and then paste in Excel. I will delete the unnecessary column from here. Just keep two column change and area change. No vegetation, I mean the vegetation that unchanged, no vegetation. And afforestation, I mean increased vegetation, the total area. And deforestation, vegetation unchanged. Using this data you can prepare different charts. From recommended charts, I have selected this pie chart and click OK. You can see here overall status, overall data that we have found from the change detection map for 2 NDVI. You can see here 78% that vegetation unchanged and 13% vegetation decreased. I mean the deforestation and 3% afforestation. So I will prepare a map layout. You can change change the name, you can add title, you can add grid from here, new grid, next, finish. Vertical orientation, size, and then interval. And from insert add legend, next, finish. And north arrow, you can add north arrow from here, insert, and scale bar, you can select any scale bar from here, unit kilometer. I hope you have found this tutorial helpful in identifying changes in vegetation areas using ArcGIS for vegetation change analysis studies. The steps outlined in this tutorial are very simple, and I hope that you can easily prepare these maps for your desired area. This tutorial will hopefully assist you in your research or project work. If you like my efforts, please consider subscribing to and sharing my channel with your friends who are interested in learning GIS and river sensing in an easy to understand way. I'm thankful to those who have already subscribed to my channel, and I look forward to creating more content for you. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy.